Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for the chance that given to me. Before we start to presentate, let me introduce our team to all of you. My company name is John Christian Sulan Misa. I'm a moderator. And the first speaker is Jenny Yolfrida Hoar. And the second speaker is Angelina Kehi. The third speaker is Priska Kayet. And the last speaker is Mary Merchana Bowie. We will explain about how to use email in teaching, okay? Let me start the material.
I'm Jenny Alvaroar and I would like to explain how to use email in teaching. Uh, for teaching, email can be used in the following ways. The first, email is useful for setting up appointments. People who want to see me know that the easiest and most successful way of contacting me is via email. I get messages of requests for appointments, which we can then set up. And the second, email is especially good if you are trying to arrange a meeting between several people. A list of possible dates can be sent to everyone, and the replies also sent to everyone. And the third, email is useful for answering the more mundane sort of questions that arise, questions about readings, assignments, problem with concept or practical work, many of which can be dealt with in a short message in return, or an appointment can be made. For the next, my friend will explain.
My name is Angelina Kehi. Well, I won't continue the material that Jenny has been. Fourthly, email can be used to send a message to a whole group of students. I use it to send homework assessment on one of my practice courses, and students send their homework to me via email. Or in this case, it's all part of their learning to use the system. I can also send out standard replies of correction to the work group. Fifthly, finally, email can be used to have discussion between students. Everyone has the chance to participate and their messages can be sent to all members of the groups. Thank you.
The implications then for using email in teaching are threefold. 1. Students must have access to network facilities to connect to the mail. 2. They must know how to use the system for receiving, sending, and storing messages. This may mean that a hands-on session to teach the group how to use email is necessary. 3. Email must be an integral part of the course so that it is expected that communications via email carry the same weight as communications using other. Using email for class activities. Email can be a good way to establish new communication channel in class. It is also an interesting resource to share content, videos, graphics, classwork, communicate with students from other areas, practice language, etc. You should also establish rules for using email in class. 1. Dedicate a class or specific class time for the activity. 2. Establishing basic rules for sending emails. 3. Students must be properly informed of how to use the email service used in class. 4. It is interesting to have a specific email account for school communications. 5. There may be a limit of emails that must be sent each week. 6. You must establish the topics that can be discussed by email. And 7. Take care of grammar and spelling. Avoid capital letters. Do not send very heavy files. 8. Always without insulting, annoying, spamming, or doing anything that could have negative consequences. 9. Make a list or group of contacts with the student's data. It is interesting that the students send an email with their data on the first day of class. 10. Full respect for others must be encouraged. 11. The email sent to the teacher must always be answered, better with a motivating and well thought out message. 12. There may be some sentence for those who do not meet the rules of sending emails in class. Thank you.
It is important to make correct use of electronic mail for students and parents. Number 1. If you are sending an email to a contact list, you must include everyone contact as a hidden copy. Number 2. Use it for communication that are of interest, but never for urgent and immediate matters. Number 3. The subject of, of the email must be relevant. Number 4. The body of the email must be informative, complete, and concise. Number 5. Important matters that must be in writing are best sent by email or some other written form of communication. Number 6. The grammar, spelling, and tone of the message should be monitored. Therefore, it must be thoroughly reviewed before sending. Number 7. It is convenient to assign certain hours to send and read emails in order to avoid wasting a lot of time on it.
Hey guys, thank you very much for your kind attention. Goodbye, everyone. Enjoy yourself and see you again.